What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the Toothless Wonder, coming back with another YouTubio video. Nice day out, y'all. I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about. I just put it in my calendar to talk about something. And I really don't have no ideas. I'm not no YouTuber. A lot of times I end up piggybacking or giving my 2 cents on something I heard someone else cover. I don't want to bite, you know what I mean? But a lot of times it be just so much in my head, so much to analyze, so much to decipher. It'd be hard to just pick one topic. And I know it's a lot of time what I end up doing, like I'll talk about whatever, and then I'll end up branching into a whole bunch of other stuff. You know what I mean? Because it actually is seemingly all separate, but it's all kind of interlocked. Just like if we want to use the analogy of the P Diddy situation, I got this from the Think Man's Templar when he talked about the sophistication of evil and how it's penetrated all segments of society, but all these places seemingly or unseemingly are interwoven together. You know what I mean? I'd be surprised if, and I'm just using it as an analogy, if Diddy even go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm really under the belief that they didn't go there for that. They go there to clean up the evidence of others, politicians, sports people, like everybody parted with that mind. You know what I'm saying? I was actually, when I was living in Baltimore, off and on for 7 years, previous to me getting there and after I left, they had this string of people in the mayors, police, uh, just damn near anybody in leadership in Baltimore was all getting indicted. And I saw, and I read an article from an unnamed FBI source who said, yeah, we have enough evidence to indict the leadership in Baltimore. However, if we do that, there won't be nobody left to run the city. Like the jail's corrupted, the school board, the mayor and the mayor's office, the police. Here's one I personally know of firsthand. Um, the helping ministries or these 501c3s, especially if they're black and Christian, there's some telltale signs. You're gonna see a whole lot of sweet folks up in there. You're gonna see a lot of masculine black women up in there. You know what I mean? Uh, and you're not gonna see, like, if you go on the website, it looks great, da da da, services looks okay, but you actually get in it, and it ain't built like none of that. It's actually set up to hold on to you for a workforce or to build your insurance. But those individuals, such as myself, who attempted to, build on their own or have their own initiative, that was frowned upon, and you'll get met with resistance. But if you elect to get drugged up and sat in the corner, you'll never get put out. You know what I'm saying? Unless your insurance run out or something crazy. And truly, we live in this time, and I'll speak about it again because of these. He may send help, but now as it currently stands, and I peeped this a long time ago. I try not to put myself in a vulnerable position by making sound decisions, so that I'm not at the whims of these institutions and people who are predatory in their hearts. Very seldom will you meet nowadays someone who's genuine. You know what I'm saying? Someone who actually does what they do for the love of the game. It's all for a paycheck, and they will turn a blind eye for such. But I'm not built like that. And I'm the transparency guy. Like, I still got stuff to work on, but at least I acknowledge it. Like, I don't have no ego or image to maintain. So it's not like when you see me, I'm trying to present something I think you want to see. Nah, what you see is what you get. You know, love it or hate it. But it's sad. But at the same time, listening to Elder Uwitazai, um, all these things they're supposed to happen. It's supposed to get worse. You're supposed to realize, and I think that's the way he set it up, that your only help come from him or the help that he ordains for you to have. We're not really supposed to, and this is one of my frustrations, because like in a way of like overcoming my enemies or people who, whatever, like I want to punish them with success, right? Not put in their face, but just overcome them. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to overcome the world, but we're not supposed to be all trapped up in the luxuries and whatever of the world. Because let's say hypothetically I do that, then I may be more prone to compromise to hold on to it. When my life ain't never been comfortable. The shit that break other people is just normal for me. But I think in the deceitfulness of my own heart, I desire a break. You know what I'm saying? Foreign country, foreign wife, culture. I'm tired of fighting. But it's all this fighting that made me what I am today to be able to endure what I got going on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you a boxer or something, you just don't start off and fight, I don't know, Terrence Crawford. You got to work your way up through the ranks. If you fight Terrence Crawford prematurely, your box career will be over before it even got started. And I'm saying that out loud, kind of like ministering to my own self to a degree. And ain't nothing really going on other than being totally a bull. Is that even the word I'm going to use? Just being so flabbergasted by the level of wickedness that I see. And then my own desires that trip me up because I think they're, and they might be. They probably are noble and well-meaning and, you know what I'm saying? And submitting to time or submitting to the fact that may not be my plan for you. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to like it, but I got to operate in it. So that's just what I'm currently working on. So how do I even work on that? Go through whatever's set in front of me. Because whatever's set in front of me will give me the skills I need. Just like, sitting here today, like I'm vastly a different person than I ever was. So much so people don't even recognize me, even though I look the same. Outside like not drinking and, putting on weight, exercise, stuff like that. But how I operate, my spirit is just totally different. And I'm like my main thing, smoking cigarettes, because it gives me a pleasurable relax. Certain lust-related issues, don't, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. I keep it real in the battlefield. I get them together, I'll be unstoppable. I'll be ready to, and not unstoppable in the sense of upward mobility, even though hopefully that can be a component of it. I'll be fully equipped to handle anything that comes. Because now I don't need nothing to relax. Or to make it easier, or to, you know what I'm saying? And ultimately, and even when I was little, reading about, certain historical characters like the Black Panther and all that, how they went to jail and, fought for what's right and lost everything and still did it. Ultimately, since I wanted to be one of them type of individual. But like a little kid, you might have a bike and you want to go fast. But as the parent, they ain't ready for that. So the kid mad at you, you won't let them go fast. But I won't let you go fast because I don't want you to hurt yourself. Because even though you want to do this and you had the best of intentions and meaning, practically speaking, you're not ready. And I be having to remind myself of that. Easier said than done. Because I want it so bad. And really all that's based on the desire to vindicate my own self. Not that I, desire to see like people jump on my nuts or nothing like that. I just want to, without words, prove everybody wrong. To validate all the stuff I said was true. Even like now, stuff I've said to people is coming true, not just with me, but outwardly in the world. And then instead of people saying, look, yo, you was right, yo. You know what they did? They stopped talking to me. Which I don't really care about that, but it's like, wow, I just can't get no props, yo. Somebody, anybody, you know what I'm saying? And I did it out of love. It wasn't so I heat people into myself and have a bunch of obedient servants that I can manipulate, nothing like that. I'm more along the lines like, if I give you some information, you're not bound to me, you don't owe me nothing, and be free. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say a true leader makes other leaders, not followers. I'm more of that mindset. So you can go off and whatever you call to do, and you know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at with it. So this is just a quick one, just, talk about my struggles, you know what I'm saying? But even through it all, I'm highly grateful. The fact that even though I smoke cigarettes, I can do a leg workout for almost 2 hours by the river and not necessarily looking for anything. You know what I'm saying? Or hoping, you know what I mean? Whatever come. And I'm cool with it. I'm thankful to be able to do this. Because there have been times, by circumstance, I ain't got no money or whatever, and I'm forced to just sit out here because I ain't got nowhere else to go. I got a place to go and don't go because it ain't for me to go. So I'm cool. Like, that's just how things have flipped. You know what I mean? So that's all. Just a quick about my struggle, though. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Ooh, ah.